I'm sorry. I'm sorry for causing a scene at your family affair.
What just happened?
Your fiance just happened.
Well, folks, we got to talk about the situation involving Laura leaving the party. Did she make a scene? Yeah, she did. And to be honest, I don't think the scene was made when she got up to leave. My personal opinion is that the moment that Ella was like, Laura, Christian doesn't want you to leave. But then when she was like, well, I'm sure you do, Miss Ella. And then Jasmine jumped in. It's like, no, we want you to stay for Christian's party. I think that was the beginning of the all snap. Here we go again. Because Laura does what she always does, which is up and leave whenever she feels disrespected, not heard, or people gang up on her. Now, to be completely honest, in some situations, it is better to walk away. But at this juncture, considering it was Christian's birthday party, I think it would have been best to kind of swallow the L for the time being. And when you get home, sure, raise some heck, but for the time being, like, just suck it up, Buttercup. Let them open the gifts and then just slip away. You know, when everybody's like, hey, it's time to go get cake. And it's like, I'm going to go. Like, tell Calvin, or not, maybe not even tell Calvin, just leave. Oh, well. But the problem was Laura, man, this was bad. There's really no way around it, because, you know, I feel the way I feel about the phone situation, but in terms of how she left, this was another prime example of playing the victim. The family ganged up on me, because when Calvin confronts her at the condo, she yet again says, your family attacked me, Calvin. Nobody attacked you. Your mama, Miranda, everybody. I'm like, nobody attacked you. I mean, I have my reservations about everybody jumping in about the phone not being the right gift. That should have been something discussed between Laura and Christian's parents only. But regarding you leaving, no one there attacked you. They said, no, we want you to stay. And heck, even when she came through the front door, she got a warm welcome. But yet again, it was Laura prioritizing her feelings. Now, personally speaking, I still feel like, in a way, Calvin and Miranda, it was Christian's birthday. This was his big day. And his feelings were hurt because Laura left. But I think that, and I still stand on this point, y'all. I get people don't agree with me, but I think when they reprimanded the gift, it wasn't just about Christian's feelings. Because when I think about it from his perspective, who hurt his feelings more? Laura by leaving, or his parents for stripping away the gift he wanted more than anything else? Because based off of what Laura said to Calvin at the condo, she asked Christian what he wanted for his birthday. And that's when she decided to put together the money to get it. Now, with new context, because in my review, as well as my was Laura wrong for buying the phone for Christian, yeah, maybe she should have talked to them about it. But she was unaware of the whole he's not allowed to have a cell phone thing. But when I specifically think about the party itself, her leaving is one thing, how she left is another. But the same can be true about the whole cell phone situation in a nutshell. I still say that this was something where pull her to the side, which, to be fair, even if they did, it would have been hell. I know it would have been. This is Laura we're talking about here. Better yet, I think the safest thing would have been like, hey, baby, now put the phone back in the bag, and, we'll open it up and everything when we get home, okay? Make sure you keep it safe. All right, let's move on to the next gift. Thank you, Mama Laura. All right, and then discuss it like adults after the fact, after the party's over. But Laura just up and leaving like that, You know, her leaving wasn't the scene. It was everybody's like, no, don't go stay. It's like, that's what caused the scene. It's like, it's the prime example of you're sitting somewhere minding your own business. Somebody like, what you mad about? I'm not mad. Well, you got this look on your face, and then you get mad because somebody points out they think you're mad. It's one of those situations. But I mean, yeah, in some situations it's best to walk away. But considering this was a child's birthday party, you just let it go. Like I said, you should have just let it go, because the fact that she was all, well, yeah, I bet you want me to leave, Miss Ella. No, that was the wrong. I feel like that was in my personal opinion, since she came to the party, that was Laura's first mistake. Because you know why? That statement to Ella solidified the fact that she's still holding on to be told, oh, get your narrow behind out of here. She's still holding on to that. Even though she told Calvin, I'm going to move past that because I love your son and come to his birthday party. No, she's still holding on to it. So no matter how many times people sit down and try to talk with Laura, how to have a civil conversation with her, this, that, and the third. Even if she says or claims I've moved on from this or whatever, she never acknowledges she's the antagonist. She never takes accountability. She's always the victim. And she will always throw that moment in time in your face, because she felt unwelcome when she was the antagonist. But like I said before, in terms of this scene as a whole, I think the whole phone situation was handled poorly by everybody involved. And in terms of Laura leaving, she left with the wrong energy and made a scene. And then literally got on Calvin's case about not defending her. But it's like, it's not that you can't really expect him to be on your side when this is a situation concerning his son with Miranda. Now, in terms of the co-parenting thing, yeah, Calvin could have like, hey, no, it's not somewhat, you are Christian's co-parent. It's just that on this particular situation, this is something all of us needed to have a, voice in. So that's it. But for now, hey, we'll discuss it later. That's it. But no, it was pretty much she got shut down. And that's what was kind of the trigger there. But the way she left wasn't good. And the fallout from it wasn't good either. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.